Here we go. It's the midweek tournament. And we are in Intermediate Group 1 versus BAM. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I've not played an awful lot this weekend. I spent all of Sunday editing videos rather than playing. But that's okay. It's all good fun. It's a different way of improving. It just means I'm not grinding MR or combat power. Whew, we've got some choices here. Instinct is supply specialist. Speed isn't bad though. Elite right now. I'm going to go supply. Glad I made it here in time for this. I have to run home from work. Good exercise there. Do we play standard or do we do the Chevron aggression? I'm going to do the Chevron aggression actually. I'll do it on this side though. I am supply. So I could just unlock some Mustangs right now and drop them in. Tempted to, you know. I think I will. Do that? Yeah, do that. Completely open, but we're good. We found the gap. He was expecting me to be left side. Because if you're playing aggressive, left side tends to be the way forward. But where does he go? He's got AP rather than Ignite. That is rocket launchers. He doesn't have rapid fire rocket launchers. He does have EMP and fire though. So the key here is just getting this tower as fast as possible before these massive fangs get through our tower. Yes, we've got some fast movers getting there. So it's strong side versus weak side, but we're going to take the tower so much faster than he is, and we're going to have a huge advantage in theory. The only worry is these rockets, because there's so many of them. And the problem with the rockets is they lose the debuff while mid-air. So while the debuff also applies to them mid-air, it also wears off while it's hanging in the air floating towards you, which is a bit terrifying. Crawlers have made it though, we should be okay. There are quite a lot of fangs though, but not enough. There we go. Those fangs didn't have much situational awareness. Strike specialist, yeah, it's too good to pass up here. Let's do that, let's do this. And then I think we just do this, and let's anticipate a strike ourselves over here. I'm open here, but that's alright. Called it. Though, interesting, he's gone 2 sets of fangs. Should be okay though. And we should take this tower even faster now. So he's used both his supply drops. Oh, he's got a third one available. Where's he dropping his third one? Oh, I was hoping he'd be back there. Dropped it here. No, that's just its default starting position. He needs to move it to here. Nope, he's gone here with it. Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, mate. So now we need this tower to die before these Mustangs die. It's kind of the key here. Yeah, we're good. And the crawler swarm should make it. He's going to go Vulcan next to try and protect his right side. So he's dropped Phoenixes about here. Actually going surprisingly smoothly. It's only 2 rounds, so I can't read too much into it, you know. The alternative is to go range on the Mustangs and start leveling them up and try and have a carry Mustang. But I've only got 2 units of Mustangs. No, 3 units of Mustangs, that's actually not bad. He's going to go Barrier Vulcan. Do I match? Do I go Barrier Fortress? Do I just trust the system? I'm going to trust the system. He's going to do the Ignite trick here and cover this. So I need to do a mobile beacon. And run round it. Like so. They're going to die to an ignite. These guys should be okay though. We can drop this. Second set of these guys. To there. Let's get damage up. I'm even going to drop a missile, I think. Because losing this tower would be a disaster. No, I'm just going to upgrade. Even though they're going to die to the fire, I think long term it's better to have. There's the giant that we're expecting. It doesn't have the barrier right now. Dodge the ignite. This fortress is going to be a nightmare though. But on the bright side, I've murdered his entire board. So it's just one fortress that I have to deal with. Hopefully some balls survive. Actually, we might get it just because of tower destruction. No, 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 no. That missile's going to do a lot of work. Ouch. Get the tower before all these Mustangs die, please. Otherwise we're going to have a nightmare killing this fortress. Thank you. But you're still going to one-shot these guys, even while it's debuffed. Deary me. A single fortress. Such a pain and anguish. I just put a melting point here though and laser it. It's not that threatening really. Oh, we had fangs over here that I didn't notice. That's alright. We can speed it. He's done more damage to me than I've done to him just with that single win. Subsidized crawler. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I wouldn't like to be in your boots, mate. Right. We do melting point, drop a melting point. Try and make sure it targets him first rather than the fangs. These guys are a little bit annoying, but we can drop crawlers right in front of them, which should give them a bit of pause for thought. He's going to shield and possibly even drop a second one, but he should be fine. Attempts to do a missile here. No. Missile here? Missile here? Save the money? Go speed? Yeah, let's go speed. There's the shield. Melting point should go straight through that. Dropped a shield here, but we have hungry boys. This is why Fortress is so weak right now. If you can get a melting point into it, it's gone. There's no question. I need to get range on these Mustangs though. They're coming a bit too close for comfort. Now his next play will probably put another fortress over here, behind this shield. With the fangs in front of it as bodyguards. Do I click Giant Hunter? Yes, I click Giant Hunter. I'm expecting to go heavy fortress. Let's get range on the Mustangs. Upgrade the Mustangs. Upgrade these guys because it's free. Do we take Duplicate? Or do we just take Mechanical Rage? Thinking Mechanical Rage and 2 more sets. This is a bit scary, but I can always mobile beacon these guys back if necessary. Let's find out what our opponent's thinking. These fangs are starting to get a little bit scary as well, but we've got a bit quicker speed for closing the gap now, so the crawler should do more work. There's Mechanical Rage to match. Tower down. I think we've got range on our stuff now. Does he have Giant Hunter? Yes, he does as well. Okay, he was taking it to try and stop me from getting it, or maybe assuming he was going to kill this somehow. He's going to have a hard time. I'm not sure what his endgame is. Probably dropping a fortress behind these guys. It's this tower going down that's costing him. Orbital Javelin. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to take Range Specialist. I need to sell this and move it slightly. Because it's going to get Javelined. I could just upgrade it. It'll survive the Javelin with the upgrade. I think I just upgrade it. It's cheaper than selling and rebuying it. Upgrade everything that can be upgraded. Because even the crawlers are doing a lot of work right now. I think we go duplicate on the crawlers as well. And then we drop another couple of sets of them to try and match whatever he's playing. Right, and we've got 150 left over. I think these Mustangs are kind of key. We're going for the win here, because if I don't win this round, it's going to get a bit spicy. If he was missling here, would he be able to hit me? Just, so I need to shield. Right, and then upgrade these guys, and we take speed now. Alright, let's go. Javelin? Hasn't targeted. Okay, he's targeted the balls instead. Interesting. Okay. I kind of like it. The problem he's going to have, though, is if the crawlers get onto his fangs, I'm going to have huge swarms of them. I don't have range on this melting point. Next turn is going to be fire on the ground, which can be a pain. I might just do an overlord play, just drop 3 boats here. And there's the missiles that we expected, hence why we're shielded. Good javelin, but not enough. I'm going to get this fortress with these 2 balls. Sorry, dude. Don't really feel like you stood a chance this game. Just a bit too predictable with the flanks. And crawlers right in your face at the start of a flank is just tough. Right, let's look at it from my perspective. What did I do well? I answered his fortress perfectly. It was just too easy because it didn't have anything in front of it because it was right up against the wall. Normally you put it behind the fangs, so it's got some bodyguards. I kind of disagree, Bam. I think you kind of played into what I was playing. You put the flanks very predictably. As soon as we got strike specialist, you went straight for a flank, which, you know, I see the strike specialist as well, and I'm just going to counter it with crawlers right in front of it. The Mustangs outrange the fangs. I think he had to take temporary range to stand a chance, and he never did. Because if you look, the fangs have got range 120, my Mustangs have got range 147, 147, because I'm taking the upgrades. Oh, I took range specialist and he took javelin. And he didn't javelin this because he saw it had the upgrade available, which was smart. But killing off this little set here, yes, it slows me down, but I'm still getting this tower. You never actually protected this tower. I think this fortress should have been a Vulcan, and it should have been sat here with its back to the wall, with a set of fangs in front of it. That's all they needed. The fangs would have delayed the balls from getting onto the Vulcan, and then with the Vulcan you take the improved flamethrower, the extra 125% attack damage, and it kills the balls. Which then forces me to have to take range on the balls, which, you know, it pushes me back a turn at the very least. The Mustangs never really got answered, just because the fangs never got enough range. Stormcallers, they were getting kills. I'm not sure why he didn't do more with the Stormcallers, like range enhancement or incendiary bomb would be good choices here. To try and put some fire on the floor so that everything that walks over it just dies. There were definitely options here. The missiles were a good idea, but it was a bit predictable. Yes, he caught this set, but he didn't catch anything else. This shield back here was good, but he never really used it. I think he could have dropped a fortress here behind these fangs and tried to push for this and forced me to pull these guys back, preventing them going for this tower like they would normally go for. So he had quite a lot of options that he could have gone for, but I think he was feeling a bit defeated after the first turn and never really found his footing again. Which I can empathise with. We've all had games like that where we just get absolutely smashed. But crawlers shouldn't be that much of a threat. Just buy 1 Vulcan, you know? Anyway, good game. Let's see how much combat power we gained or lost. 23 MMR, that's the important number. As I'm sure I keep saying. Right, live ranking. Okay, I'm the first one to finish, so it doesn't really mean much. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next video.